they bring them from the kennels over here to the track. They walk them this way, and then they get weighed in over here. Now, I gotta find out what's the purpose of, they weigh these dogs, but they don't run in any kind of weight class or anything. Now the greyhounds, some people look at these dogs and say, look how skinny they are. This is their body style. This is what the way these dogs look, this is the healthiest and most peak condition possible.
Muscle to weight ratio. They've got a bodybuilder beat.
Yeah. So the dogs get weighed in, and then they get housed in this room back here. So they just relax back there till it's time to go. Hey, what's the thing with the like the tag things here? What do you get?
That tells us which race and which dog number.
Okay, so you put a tag on the dog that identifies what breed. That's how you make sure the right dog's in the racing. I got you. Yeah, their ears are tattooed. Yep. Both the ears have the same tattoo in them?
The same tattoo.
Oh, they're different tattoos. I got you.
One kind of ladder.
You like this painting? Justify. The track bought that off me. We got Jerry over here, the full-time track vet. Jerry's always on duty whenever the dogs are racing or doing official schooling. Let me at him. Pulling you around. Hey, Kathy. Yes. These dogs don't race in weight classes, but they weigh them.
They have to be within 1.5 pounds of their set weight to make sure they're healthy. If somebody fed that, it's to protect the gamblers. That people can't screw with them, the kennel people. Like if a dog's really heavy, there's a chance it got fed. Now it's not going to run as good. If the dog is real light, it could mean the dog is sick, or to ensure the safety of the dogs, that they're being properly cared for.
Pretty much by just feeding the dog before he runs, he'd be overweight, wouldn't he?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, wow. So this is where they bring the dogs out. The people that are betting on them can look at them and that kind of thing.
Make sure they look good, make sure they like them.
Is this on? So when they bring them out, they'll go out here. They'll be in the grass. They'll have any dog that takes a leak. The lady who has a pole and a bottle on the end of it. She just randomly tests whichever ones are going to the restroom.
The lead outs are trained whenever their dog starts to pee, they'll yell out the dog's number 5, and then the snake lady knows who's over there.
Oh, okay.
Dog number 5.
Oh. And then she writes it on the bottle, number 5. The lady with all the tattoos, she works for the state. She's the pee test lady. Dogs are getting excited to get in the box. Hear the dogs, they get all excited, and you know they're getting ready to chase that fake rabbit. It's called greyhound excitement. Here comes Swifty. And hey, if you come out to Sanford Orlando Kennel Club, man, you get to stand this close to the track when the dogs run by. It's pretty amazing when they run by too, man. 8 dogs running by you, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, every time the dogs run, They take the greyhound track Zamboni and smooth out the surface. It's just a John Deere tractor, what I like to call it the Zamboni. Hey, do these dogs not look like they're having a good time?
Yeah, buddy.
So you saw when the greyhounds get to the track, they get weighed in. They stay in the air-conditioned holding area. They come out. Any dog that takes a leak gets urine tested. They run the track, they dip in the pool, and then they jump into their air-conditioned truck and go back to their air-conditioned kennels. They race for 30 seconds every 5 days. In the racing career of your average greyhound, of 2 years, they might race for an hour and a half their entire career. If you were paying attention, like everything about greyhound racing, it caters to the comfort of the dog. You know what I mean? They get to go back to the kennels, lounge around in the AC. They'll get a little snack because they raced. These dogs love it here, man. Best times in a greyhound's life are spent in these racing kennels, man. They love it. If you have a retired greyhound, bring them to a racetrack and see how they react when that fake rabbit's going around the track. They love it, man. It's so exciting to them. It brings back great memories, you can tell. Don't you for 1 second believe these animal rights groups when they tell you these greyhounds are abused. This is the most well cared for dog breed in this country. They got a network of people watching out for them from the time they're born until they get adopted out. There's a waiting list to get a greyhound. Some people have to wait a month or 2 months to get a greyhound. And these adopted groups vet you. Most of them come to your house. They want to make sure that you have a safe environment for this dog. You'll never find a greyhound at an animal shelter. Greyhound racing, they have a 98% adoption rate. Can you name anybody that's got a better record than that?